Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first channel to stream Tormenta 20 played in English. I'm Alexander Januzzi. I'll be your host and GM for this adventure, Out of Times. And with me, I have an amazing cast, so let's please go ahead and do a round of introductions.
Hello, I'm Giselle Fernandez, pronounced they, them. I am playing Bucko the Minotaur, pronounced he, they. Yeah.
I'm Sydney Granat, she, her. I am playing Time, a sylph/fairy bard, also she, her. And if you are interested at all, I am a talent coordinator at a dubbing studio in Los Angeles.
Hello. Am I working this time? Because it's been twice now that I was muted. I am Guilherme, also known as Namoy. I will be playing Gran, him, both him, a Lefou Arcanist. Also hire me.
Hi. Oh, yeah. Please do. All of us. Hi, I'm Natalia Molero. I'm an actress, voice actress, bartender. Mainly bartender, pronounced she, her. And I'll be playing with Kit, the cleric. Yeah, she has a lot of work. Her work is cut out for her for sure. Hire us, please.
Should include our CVs in the.
Yeah.
And I'm already employed. I don't think anyone's hiring me as a voice actor, but I will say no to the money.
Okay. So, previously, in the End of Times. This is me practicing the low voice, by the way. I'm not there yet, but okay. You don't need to hire me as a voice actress. Hire the other ones. Our adventurers had a shaky meeting at Shorty's Metalwork, Smithy, and General Store inside Fort Hammerhead, the kingdom's only bastion in the Central Hills. They were told that Dr. Artemus Vesper, who arrived some 2 weeks ago, and Bartram Zonar, Belinda's assistant, were the only outsiders to visit the fort in a while, besides them. After their first night at Shorty's Metalwork, they awoke to find Belinda, the owner, muttering to herself in disbelief, for all her pieces of rainbow metal, a rare metal found only in the Central Hills, had been stolen by her apprentice, Bartram Zonar, a man who had a shady past and she now regretted hiring. She offered 50 T-bars for anyone who helped bring Bartram back, and the group promptly ventured out onto the Central Hills to follow his trail of blood. While tracking him, they were ambushed by cannibal orcs, which they easily defeated. 3 of the orcs surrendered and were taken as prisoners by the group. The orcs offered to take them either to their elder, Tanato, or to their camp, where their leader, Aharadak, would have taken Bartram Zonar, and the group decided to go straight to the camp. Once there, Thyme sneaked ahead and saw that they were already starting to eat Bartram. The group then quickly devised and deployed a plan, but some pesky natural ones got in the way and they went straight into combat. After a very scary close calls, our level 1 heroes managed to defeat most of the orcs and scare off the rest, while still saving Bartram and their friend Crimson Void from bleeding out. And here's where we are picking up today. First things first, I need everybody to roll either perception or insight or knowledge.
Ooh, so many options.
Even healing, if you guys really want to. As dust is still settling, adrenaline is just finally coming down. This was an intense fight. All of you could 100% have died here, or worse, not died. But you're victorious and more experienced. And almost 100% exhausted.
Yes. Wait, was it perception, knowledge, or
Nice.
Insight or healing?
Oh, yeah, no, knowledge. Thank you.
As you guys look around at the bodies, as you guys look around at the bodies of these deformed creatures, orcs, at the state of decay in this camp. Something was off. Something was very off here. Let's see. Let's check out our first rolls for the night. Okay.
Above average for us. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
let's not even talk about last session. Cool. You guys. Nachi. I need to turn off dark mode, perception, and knowledge. I'll say that you guys looking at these creatures, and thinking of reflecting on their deformities, mutations, whatever you want to call it. Inbreeding definitely comes to mind. But even then, how many generations would it take for it to get this bad? You're left with more questions than answers, but you don't think maybe inbreeding is all there is. This is for Kit and Time, by the way. Everything's quiet for now. You guys have a little bit of time to recompose yourselves and plan what to do next. I also need to do one thing that I forgot last week, because Time did an investigation check to check around the camp. I need you, ma'am, to roll a D100.
Oh, shoot. I have to use this for. I do not have one of those. So is it, how do I roll again on Roll20? Is it?
/R space D100. This is our first treasure roll of the campaign.
Oh yay.
Which I already found silver in my investigation, so.
So 43 gold to bars, right? At level
You
1.
wish.
Oh, I do.
I do wish.
Actually, I need you to roll 3d8 now, please.
Okay. I got one out just in case, so I'll just roll it 3 times. So
I love this cascading
7?
rolls.
5, 2. That just descended in order.
14.
So,
14.
So you find, in addition to whatever minuscule number I said last time, I remember telling you some number.
Did you?
Did
yeah,
you?
no, I wrote it down so that I remember to distribute it. Last time I found 8 tabars, and then.
So scratch that, you found 140
Oh, wait. Okay.
okay.
Yay.
bars.
Yeah.
Alright.
I need you to roll a D100 one more time.
Guys, we can buy food.
What?
Some
We
of
can
you
buy
have
a
not
med pack.
eaten today. Some of you have not eaten today. I want
I
to
have
remind
not.
you.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
after seeing
No,
cannibal
we-
orcs eating
Yeah, my
people, I
appetite-
think I'm fine. I think I'm good.
Although me and Bucko had an apple each. So,
did that
Oh.
not work?
That is true.
Okay,
We did
I'm
snag
sorry.
from the.
Sorry.
If you have some spaces, in the wrong spots,
go.
there you go.
Yep.
Ooh.
Nope, I realized I reversed it.
Yeah.
18 that
Well,
time.
For that one, unfortunately, nothing comes.
Aww.
yeah.
Let me grab you guys and put you.
So, question: since
in the
Crimson
arc
Void
search.
is unconscious, I don't think we need to split the treasure with him. Okay.
Is Victor watching?
This is Nat. This is Nat
see.
talking,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Kit.
And that doesn't sound
I
like
don't
it
think so.
too. I'm just like, no. Time would distribute this because she's, especially the angry, very murderous guy. She's given him some
Right.
silver.
It's getting his.
It's in his pocket in my
Fine.
backpack where he's just sort of chilling unconscious, Weekend
Yeah.
at Bernie's style, kind of propped up. I put some sunglasses on him.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
my plan, so after finding stuff, I was going to plan to slowly walk around to everybody and start talking to them and also handing out the tabars. So let me real quick do some math of how much everybody gets.
Pretty honest. Sylph you got there.
I dig.
And she's There are people she doesn't want to anger. This doesn't seem like a group she wants to anger.
It has been proven that it's a pretty scary
What have
group.
we ever done to deserve this kind of judgment?
He says,
Sid,
wiping the
you've seen
the
me play
pee
a
of the
rogue.
orcs.
You've seen me
Oh,
play
yeah.
multiple characters that should be sneaky. I am not a sneaky person, so my default is never to be sneaky. So yeah, I think unless you had something you were gonna describe for us after that, I was gonna start going around and talking to people as I was distributing the tabars.
Go ahead. You guys are here. It's the middle of the night. It's dark and cold. You can still kind of smell the horrible stew that was in the cauldron. You've scared off most of the orcs and sent the other ones that you had as prisoners away. The only orc left is Nimb. He's just sitting there picking his nose.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
actually, I
the
have
three
one more
that
thing. The other three, you actually told them to bugger off.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Are we gonna weaken the Bernie's Crimson Void?
he's passed out and probably gonna be passed out for a little bit.
I mean, genuinely, I have space to put him in my backpack.
How many slots is a?
Also,
Yeah, how many slots will he take in my bag?
Check the book. Yeah.
Is
I
Bartram?
think it's 8.
Is he conscious?
I mean,
or
I
is
have the
he-
space.
You can definitely turn
Bartram.
in.
I healed Bartram. So
Yeah.
no,
So he's
actually,
you guys used
Bucko did.
Bucko did.
you guys used healing bombs
Balm.
on them,
Yeah.
so they stopped bleeding and
they're still
regained a little bit of
unconscious.
HP. They're both unconscious.
okay.
They're both passed out.
So I don't have to be sneaky about this then. I'm just gonna go around. Everybody gets 28 sabars. So
I'm rich.
Thank you.
I know I'm very excited.
Can I ask, as like, just if anybody's willing to like contribute to what I just got? I'm looking to get up to 50 to get this group of like a medical kit, like a healer's pack, because I feel like that would help a lot.
I was
Definitely.
going to spend mine on stuff like the bombs we have spent and some mana essences I can brew.
Sweet.
But if you're still missing, I have to check if I can find the
For
ingredients.
sure,
If
for
I
sure,
don't,
for sure.
I can.
We can definitely
mean-
talk to Belinda, and hopefully she'll like give us a nice discount.
That's true too.
That's a good point. Yeah.
I mean, we did her a huge favor.
That's true.
So and there's also the reward for bringing Bartram back. But
Yeah.
For sure.
couple of things I wanted to just discuss right off. One, do we want to sleep here or do we want to maybe travel back to the museum and see if we could sleep there instead?
Ooh. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to interject. I forgot to say one more thing that you find, which I need to read to you. You find a torn piece of paper. And you only find it because you find it in one of the arcs, because otherwise, for sure, this would have been completely destroyed. And it reads like this. The mad hero... Wait. Okay. The mad hero was in love with the distant warrior. Because at that time, almost everyone was in love with the distant warrior. There was just one problem. By her very nature, the distant warrior always stayed away. The more the mad hero tried to get close to her to declare his love, the more she pulled away. The mad hero might be crazy, but he knew that a declaration of love couldn't be shouted. He then thought of giving her a present. Even if he never got close, he could leave the present behind, and when the distant warrior passed by, she would take the present and read the love letter that the mad hero would have left with it. He was thinking about which gift. Rip.
Send that to me just so I don't have to write all of that down.
Yeah,
You don't need to write
I
it down.
started and then I was like, I'm not gonna be able to.
No,
pick up.
You're fine. You don't need to write it down.
That's so sad, bro.
I haven't been in school for a while, so my note-taking abilities are not the same.
God, my handwriting's terrible.
I can't read my
do
handwriting.
Is Time sharing that with us?
Probably. And probably, like, honestly, getting anything written, I probably would have passed it immediately to you because I'm just like, this
I love
story
written
like
stuff.
doesn't look familiar to me, but I don't really know.
Does that remind any of us?
Yeah, does it ring a
of
bell?
Yeah,
Yeah.
do we know? Is it like a kid's
the
story?
book? Or yeah.
These are characters you've never heard of.
Okay.
Interesting.
Can I
I can take these orcs as readers.
can I have the paper for a second?
It's Kit's now, so if Kit wants to...
Sure.
Just for a second. Is Nim still there?
Yeah.
I go towards him.
I follow closely because I want to like.
I had a thing I was going to say. All right.
Oh, okay, I can do that afterwards. Just that
He shows you the finger.
it's talk about a mad hero, and this guy
Impressive.
seems,
He like smiles a little bit.
Doesn't have enough.
You funny food.
oh,
Me no food.
Not yet.
I give one step back.
Marco? Could
One
you,
step back.
Hey dudes,
us up
I
here?
think maybe we go.
Yeah, never mind. I was going to ask, but yeah.
He points
Like-
at the other orcs and he
For
says,
sure, I don't
"They're
think you'll
food
be
now."
helpful.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You're
Eat
welcome.
up, bro. You're welcome.
Ah.
Yeah, let's skedaddle. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, have fun.
Remember us.
I think we
Remember
can-
us and be kind to us when you see us in the future.
When?
Friends.
do you have the paper in your hand, Namoy, when you come close?"
Yeah.
He points and he says, "Tanato."
Thank you. Okay. That's all I needed. Yeah, enjoy your banquet. Have a nice day.
It's nice.
Bye.
Okay,
Good luck with
so
the boogers.
I give the paper back to the kid.
You give me a lot of headache.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
I
talk a
put
lot.
it away. I put it away with a lot of care and love.
They talk a lot?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Huh. What are they saying right now?
Well, took him out.
Oh. Can you listen closely, like, after you pick it?
Disgusting.
He says,
What if the boogers start talking to his earwax?
guys, I'm
That
kind
would
of
be an
tired.
interesting conversation.
Maybe.
No.
Okay,
We
it's getting
probably
darker.
have a couple hours walk.
"Don't give them any ideas."
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we should go. I mean, yeah.
I really
was-
don't want to talk about bookers anymore.
He grabs a pebble
Yeah.
and starts eating.
Cool.
Let's go. Let's boogie.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Bye.
I was interested as a from a scientific standpoint,
Yeah.
but I think we got a good with it.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm satisfied. Let's go.
To the museum. And I
So,
start
as-
pointing and like.
Before Time was going to say something. Sorry.
I was going to say we should probably have a plan when Bartram wakes up to how we
Oh.
I mean, I suppose we can just physically manhandle him back to back to town, but also I kind of want to know what's going on with the rainbow metal and if this was just like this was nefarious, like he'd been planning this from the start, if he was put in a situation where he needed to someone was being threatened or something. So part of me is like, do we to him pretending like we have no idea that he was
Right.
just stumbled upon him? Do we come at it like we came after you, but we want in on the cut? Or we just...
I have a problem. Actually, it's probably good that you guys know this now. I'm not allowed to lie. Like, ever. Like...
You don't need to do any lying. You just need to let me do the lying.
And you stand
I also
aside
shouldn't
while...
let people lie in front of me. It's like not cool.
Okay.
I get it. I mean, I'm not a big
Sorry.
fan of lying when it's not necessary anyway. So I don't know. Yeah, let's just like tell him the truth. What's he gonna do? Try and run on us? He doesn't have any feet anymore.
Yeah.
Come on.
What is your stance on lies by
Well,
omission?
it ain't wrong though.
I believe that we should always be extremely straightforward and say everything that's on our minds at all times.
Oh no! Oh,
I don't know how I feel
no,
about that.
That is not.
I mean, you
something
must
I
get
do.
along
Yeah,
really
no.
well with Crimson because Lord knows he just talks without any filter whatsoever.
Yeah,
Truth.
but he has something
I like
about
the simplicity.
strategy and not telling what you can do. He chastised me a bit.
I mean,
for
I
it.
guess not all information needs to be shared. I just believe that information should be shared. If not at all times, as much as possible.
Okay,
Interesting.
all right.
Right.
Cool.
I
feel very uncomfortable right now.
All right, let's change the
No,
subject.
it's fine. Yeah,
No,
it's
I'm
okay.
just-
But,
I'm
thank
trying
you
to
for
think-
sharing.
Yeah,
by the
for
way.
real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Feel like I don't know. I appreciate that about you.
can be honest with Bartram. I'll figure out how I want to approach it.
Either way, we won't have much time to develop a lie because I think, well, I don't know about you, but I'm tapped out.
Same.
Yeah.
I could really use a nap right now.
I know. That's why I think we head to the museum, see
Right,
if
yeah.
our friend there. what
And
was her
when
name?
he wakes up, we cross that bridge, I guess.
Ernestia. Ernestia.
Nesha.
Something like that. I
Yeah.
don't know
those are.
how you pronounce it. I wrote it in Portuguese, but I didn't think we know the name Portuguese, so...
So you guys are going to Miss Ernestia's
Ernestia's.
taxidermy?
I think that's going to be half the night of walking, but we're
The
in
Museum
theory,
of Almost
there
Living
might be
Things.
Host-
food. and
So Bucko
safety.
is carrying
Crimson.
Crimson, right?
Oh.
It's
Who's carrying-
Crimson.
I could be
Bartram,
carrying Bartram
Oh,
in my
shit.
arms if you need me to.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you're
Crimson's
gonna
in
need
my
to carry
backpack.
both. Yeah.
That's fine. Crimson's in
'Cause,
my
like-
backpack. I can't be encumbered, so.
In my bag.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have like, 10-inch fairy and 2 twigs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good luck.
Yeah, no, I got -2 to my strength, so
I
I'm
can
not.
carry one item from the backpack, and that's it, I guess.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
supposedly you're carrying him plus all his stuff, which is a lot.
That is a
of
lot.
stuff.
I'll help with the backpack. I can.
Yeah, I'll go encumbered with the backpack. Yeah.
The back, his back.
I'm carrying his axe,
Yeah.
by the way. It's
For
part
you
of
got
the-
Crimson
Oh,
Void's
yeah.
the reason
backpack
I'm encumbered is
and
because I have a
axe.
huge axe on me.
And he also has
So-
a like a mace.
A
or
lot of
something
things,
like
and
that.
they're all heavy.
Yeah.
It's amazing. How does he walk? I mean, it's
That's a
just-
good
well,
question.
So I've
Okay.
got Bartram and Crimson Void.
His struggle. All right. It is a long walk, still from where you guys are. You guys are in the dark now. I think some of you don't see in the dark.
I can see.
I can see.
I can smell.
Smell for
Does
danger. The
anybody-
rest of us keep eyes out.
I mean,
Does anybody have a torch and stuff.
I
Also,
can't be
Torch, 'cause
surprised
I can
against
see, so
creatures I
didn't
can't
spend any
see.
money.
I can I'm gonna walk in front. I'm gonna kind of helm the walk, and I'm gonna be like holding Bucko's like arm and kind of guiding him.
No, can I give
Be
an
hovering up.
alternative idea? Could you go ahead? Because I can see in the dark, but I don't really, perceive as well. I can guide Bucko well enough, I guess, but you could,
I'll
watch out for anything coming.
be on one of their sides, and I'll be on the other of their side, like hovering at the shoulder.
okay, sure.
I'll be
Can
there.
Can I, in the moment, at some point, call Bucko and try to lag back with them?
Yes, but first,
Sure.
because nobody thought of eating almost the entire day, I'm gonna
Oh, I
ask
don't
for
have
42 checks.
It's not that I didn't think of it. I don't have it.
Yeah, no, don't have food.
What
I
do we have
mean,
to
no,
do?
that's not true. Not true. Belinda gave us sandwiches.
You gave 1 or 2
One.
sandwiches.
I think
One apple
you got
for
a
me
sandwich, and I don't
yeah.
know if Bucko got a sandwich. I know I definitely didn't get one because I was like, "We're going," and then you guys were like, "Actually, I'm gonna stay back for food."
I
Sandwich.
grabbed. I don't remember. I didn't write it down. I
What
grabbed.
did you say?
Yep.
I don't think this is gonna go
That's
well.
Because I
good.
really wanted to eat breakfast, and everybody was like, "No, let's go."
I
was like,
literally just wrote down sandwiches in my notes, and that's it. No specifics. I didn't put it on my character sheet. Just
Hey.
sandwiches.
There's
Hey,
a letter S at
I'm
the end
hungry.
there, so you know there's more than one.
That's
Sean and
true.
Gran are just we're doing fantastic
yeah.
over here.
We
Because
are
I have
rumbling.
-1 to my fortitude.
So now Bucko's gonna have to carry one in the backpack, one in the arms, and kind of drag 2 more because
It's
you guys
okay.
didn't
I had
eat.
maybe more than one
Small.
sandwich. So
Damn.
Small.
I had a
it's fine.
sandwich. Do I need to roll fortitude too? I had a sandwich. How
Yes.
filling was a sandwich? Fuck.
Like you can
If it
roll
was like
because
a
you got a
bonus,
sandwich.
hey.
Otherwise, you just
It was
go.
a McDonald's, like, one of the breakfast sandwiches. Like, that's gone by noon. Like, you
Yeah.
would have burned that off. We've been
Yeah.
walking.
It's gone 1 hour after you eat them.
Yep.
It's like fine.
I mean,
Exasperated sight.
yeah. I mean, not Natalia, sorry, but Kit is the only one not fatigued.
I'm like skipping to the museum, like super happy. I'm gonna go to
Come
the
on,
museum.
guys! Like, way
Makes
ahead of
sense.
you
You're
guys.
so excited
I'm
for
like
this.
carrying 2 fully dead weight
Slow
unconscious
down,
people. Like,
please.
I'm a little tired,
Literally
guys. Been tracking
going
and
ahead.
it's hard.
Because like I also am faster than everybody else, so I'm like, let's go. Why are you guys taking so long? Come on, let's go. Come on, guys.
We're
So,
carrying stuff. Chill.
You guys are fatigued. You get weak and vulnerable, which means you have -2 in any tests involving physical stuff for strength, for, dexterity, and constitution, and their skills. And vulnerable, you have -2 in defense.
Basically where I'm normally at, except
So
worse.
if someone throws a rock at me, I am dead. Okay, just
Ooh.
bear in mind that.
And you probably domino somebody else in the
Yes.
process.
And I definitely cannot heal you, so
Yeah, no.
We're all at a bomb.
You guys
Okay.
walk in the direction you think the museum is. Let me get you guys to the big map. I think be better. You can
I'm
see I put the
hoping
sticker there.
someone
no?
with survival actually has a decent sense of like, yeah, this is the way we came from.
yeah.
I do have
mean,
survival.
I would definitely try to like remember the way because I really wanted to go back to that museum.
Right.
Yeah, pamphlets
And we
with
have
their
a
maps on.
brochure, so we
Yeah,
have
we have a
technically,
pamphlet.
I had 5 to survival.
You have a brochure.
Oh wow.
We do.
Uh,
We do brochures.
Yeah, give me a survival check then. Let me see
But you're
one thing.
yeah, sure. Woo!
That's
okay.
fine.
No big
It
deal.
takes you a long time because you guys are really tired, really hungry. But you get there right around, actually after sunrise.
Ooh.
And rise? Oh shit.
I had a feeling. I had a
So,
feeling it would take us that
That's
long.
why we're fatigued.
Bucko, can we have a heart-to-heart here? For a
Oh, should
second?
I just get out of your way? That
Can
is
I put
hanging by Bucko's
down-
shoulder.
I didn't see you because Bucko is carrying like two people. Sorry.
Yeah. Can I put
no.
them down someplace?
Right. Sure. You
beforehand?
can hang around. I just didn't see
Sure.
you. Sorry.
I can go just talk with Kit. Or
It's fine.
yeah,
okay.
5. Are we taking 5? Are we taking like a 5-minute break?
We could. I mean, I'm really tired. I think we're close. So. Yeah.
We'll take a minute just so Bucko can, considering
Yeah.
literally carrying 2 people. I'll go tell Kit we're taking 5. Now just go hover over.
So, Bucko.
I put Bartram's unconscious body down on the floor, and then I carefully place my backpack next to it. Yeah, what's up, bro?
Yeah. So, I see you're a pretty chill dude. And strong as well. Can I ask you a favor?
For sure.
Okay. Our friend here, his outcoat, I think, right? The Crimson. Okay. Our friend Crimson here, after he wakes up, and we go on, and whatever we are doing, there will be a time he'll try to kill me.
Whoa. What
Could
for?
you? Well, some things he said lead me to believe that he won't like some things I think and the way I think of things.
You're
concerning
worried
our
his
nature.
and your belief systems will clash or something along those lines.
Yes, and him being a rash guy, like giving in to his emotions and stuff. I don't want to. I don't want to fight him. I'll lose, obviously. But I would like you to give me time to talk him down, if possible.
For sure.
I know
I'll
that's
do
a lot to ask because he's strong. I mean, you are as well, but you'd be putting yourself in harm's way if you try to get in between us, if that really happens.
Man, I put myself in harm's way on a daily basis. It's wild out here, you know? Sometimes people go a little haywire. And that's alright. They just gotta, figure it
Oh.
out.
I really appreciate that. It's
sure.
just that I just need time. That
Time's right here
might-
with me.
Right. Yeah, no, it's
No. Oh, sorry.
Cool. What's up?
You keep saying my
Yeah,
name
hi.
over and over again.
Yeah,
name-
he's talking about the concept rather than the you.
Ah.
Yeah.
So that's it. I'm not even sure if anything bad is going to happen, but from the way he's been talking about things, I think that's
You
a given.
worry.
Yeah.
Alright. For sure. No, I appreciate you trusting me with your concerns and stuff. And I definitely gonna be keeping an eye out for we don't want anybody to feel like they're gonna be caused harm by someone that they're traveling with, that's not right.
Yeah,
Apart
but
from maybe Bartram, because we are kind of kidnapping him, but that's
we
kind of
also
different
saved him,
situation. We did
so
save his
I think
life.
it evens it out.
Yeah.
Either way, I just, if you don't manage to hold him, and once he calms down, tell him it's fine.
Alright.
I
We'll do.
won't hold it against him afterwards.
Think you're a good dude. Glad I met you,
I'm trying to become good guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the sun is rising, right? We should.
Yeah, let's get to bed, huh?
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm over there talking to Kit. Listen, so thing is though, like, so you can get information by lying. That's like a thing that can happen. Like you can kind of, because some people won't like tell the truth until you kind of like push them into a situation where they think it helps them.
Okay, that's fine, I guess. I just cannot myself.
No,
And-
I would never ask you to lie.
Okay.
I'm just saying there might be situations where
There might be something else that, like, may be a problem. I don't know. If anybody asks me something, I have to tell them. And I have to be truthful. So, yeah. There's
I'm not going to
that.
ask you to do anything that's going to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah, no,
I'm
for
just-
sure. Not
yeah.
necessarily just you, like anyone.
No.
Like,
Listen, just out of this group, I have a
yeah.
feeling I'm going to be the one who might get a little more flexible with information.
okay, sure. Okay, that makes me a little upset. But that's fine. We'll be fine.
Well, that sounded like a lie, I'm going to be honest. If you're upset, you're upset.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. I'm gonna go. The museum. Okay.
Wow. You guys. Before you even knock on the door, Mr. Nesha, you can hear talking inside. I'm guessing you guys knock on the door. She opens up. She's still talking. She's talking to somebody who is already inside. And she's talking like super fast the way she does, and she's going, "Oh yeah." And then the Hill Devil, when you see him, he's always stalking you, and they're like, "Oh hey, it's you guys again! Wow, you do not look very good."
Thanks.
Yeah, we were kind of wondering if you had a couple extra rooms where we could just kind of like sleep for a
Fortunately,
minute.
our options for accommodations are currently an abandoned orc camp or your place, because there's kind of nothing out here.
She
I
says,
could help with the roof, by the way, as I promised before.
She says,
Sure.
"Oh, that's perfect. I mean, I was just thinking on branching out into a little bit of tavern business. So, yeah, I do have a couple of rooms you guys can crash in.
Right on.
I do have guests, though, already inside." And then she points at two people standing. You guys see a guy dressed kind of like a soldier, and a frog person dressed in wizard robes. And we're gonna have our guests join now. Natalia and Samu, please go ahead and introduce yourselves and introduce your characters and describe your characters, please.
Ladies first.
Oh, okay.
Give us a.
So, hi guys, I'm Natalia too, but you can call me Zach because of my surname that is Zakowski, so you can call me Zach. And I'm a psychologist. I work with esports, and I'll be playing as Cururu. It's a Brazilian name, okay? So maybe it's hard to
I love it.
to
Right.
pronunciate, but I hope you guys can do it. So I'm a frog person, and I'm a frog mage, and I'm wearing a hat, a pointy hat with a lot of stones in it. And I have a bag full of stones. Some of them are falling, and I'm taking them. And I have a familiar, and it's on a leash, and it's a rock. And I'm
I love
petting
it.
Oh my god. Okay.
You're so
the rock.
Oh my
And
goodness.
I put the tongue on my eye sometimes.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
I'm amazed.
Hello guys, my name is Samuel. I am a IT professor. I'm playing as Jonathan Rogers, the Captain Legion. He's a human with a brown skin tone. He's wearing a banded armor and with a shield. In the middle of the shield, you have a symbol of a woman with her hands, and pointing to the air. And the same symbol is my armor too. He's with a big smile on his face, and he's talking to Miss Inertia. Oh, so you have a new guest too? Oh my god, it's just the two of us is walking inside this lost place in the map. So, cool to see two more new persons.
Oh, I love new persons. Do you want to see my rocks?
Yeah, totally.
Look these. Look this crystal. And she shows the crystal that is nothing. Like it's not that
Like
much.
a little rose quartz.
Like look.
Wow, that's pretty.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Captain D here behind her is like,
And look, this is my familiar. Say hi, Rock.
Hi, Rock.
She
Hi,
doesn't like you
Rock.
guys.
Oh man, how do we win her over?
You get used to it. She's so hard to deal with.
yeah, he's not
Sure, it
really
just takes a while for her
talking
to warm
person.
up to us.
Can I sense if there's any magic coming from the rock on the leash?
Do a mysticism check.
Please roll one.
17.
Oh.
Zaki, is there any magic coming from the rock?
Not a single one.
I don't see anything.
It's just
It
a rock.
Yeah. Amazing. Hi, little guy.
She said hi.
Fascinating. I've never seen anybody like you. Where are you from? What type of creature are you? I mean, sorry, not creature, person. And do you just tell me everything.
I'm looking her dead in the eyes with frog eyes. And then I stick my tongue on my eye. Oh, so much. I need you to tell you so much. We need to sit down.
I would love to.
So I
have a
take
good
her by the
conversation.
hand and sit her down and put one rock, like right in front of her, and I tell her like, oh, I'm gonna tell you everything, and then I start to like, oh, when I was born and something like that, like rolling,
That far back.
not going anywhere, like.
When Mommy Frog and Daddy Frog.
Yeah, like that.
Fully gonna lean over to Gron and be like, "Did they know each other? What's going on here?"
I'd like to see a bed, please.
Kit, give me a fortitude check.
Uh-oh. 3.
Ugh.
Yeah, you fall asleep as she starts telling her story. Mr. Nash is like, oh yeah, cool, sure. And then she starts taking you guys to the rooms. There's basically like, you walk in and there's a little balcony with the tip jar. You see that somewhere near the entrance, she now has put the bunny that you guys fell on top of. She like gave up on fixing it and just put just the head on a little like wooden shield on the wall with the antlers and stuff.
It's a jackalope head.
Jackalope head. Just a
Yeah, just
mounted
that.
jackalope head.
To be
love
fair, I
it.
think we destroyed the body when we fell through the roof. So
Fair.
Yep.
And one of the orcs was chewing on the leg, that kind of stuff. There's the stairs right next to the door as well. There's the stairs to the second floor where you guys came from last time. She's very happy you guys came through the door this time. And then, if you go through the corridor to the end, there's like 2 doors to the bedrooms, basically. And there's like three beds in each bedroom.
So I think if there's
I'm
someone
gonna-
strong needs to be with Bertram or someone strong needs to be with Crimson because I
I
don't
was
know.
say
if he's
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some rope and I'm gonna tie around Bartram's waist on one end and around mine on the other, and I'm just gonna like put him and like when I go to sleep, just have like an arm around him,
Yay!
just be like, if you
You're
wake up, you ain't going anywhere, buddy. Without me knowing it.
You're wrapping someone in
And then
front
on
of
the
Captain
other side
Gideon.
of me, I've positioned the backpack so like Crimson Void is still in the backpack, but is technically like laying down.
like this plan. I'm
Amazing.
excited to see what Bertram says when he wakes up. Have a lovely night, and then I'm just gonna claim a room that is unclaimed.
I'll stay with Buckle, I think.
Captain Dehian said had a thing to say.
You just wrapping someone in front of him, just to know.
Oh, like in the
Carrying
room.
someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
just,
yeah.
You approach
This
and
is
say,
our charge.
sorry. What you guys are doing to bodies?
What's our what?
Is this down in the entrance, or did you follow us to
Yeah.
our rooms?
Yeah,
You're
it's
doing this in front of
he saw
everyone,
us
like
with-
casual thing for.
We are carrying like 2 people, so you saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
think
did
it's a
casually
bug
walk in with
thing.
some people.
So-
One of them is missing a hand and some toes.
Yeah,
He
so
just-
this guy we just rescued from orc being murdered and eaten by orcs. But also he stole from a good friend of ours, so we're bringing him back for that to get sorted out. And this other guy is a buddy of ours, fell during the fight, and he's just taking some R&R time.
Oh, so you guys are kind of adventurous.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I
I
mean, hey, we
now we
went
are,
on
I
an
guess.
adventure together.
moonlighting, I suppose, but I'm more of a performer.
Oh, they are the adventurers. They need protections, and I start to put rocks in the beds, like through the beds.
All right, dope.
Pick up the rock
I've
and just
slept on
see if
worse.
she did anything to this rock, like if there's any kind of spell on it.
Then I don't know.
No spell. Just rocks.
It's
Just a
alright
rock.
to say that she's worried about you guys, but just to be sure, did you guys saw a little man, a small guy, somewhere?
Smaller than me, small, or same size as me, small, or bigger
little-
than me, small.
A little bigger than you, I guess, but it's
Alright.
still a small guy. Like, and he tries to measure his waist. Like, I have a really difficult time doing that. Just think that he's shorter than me, higher than the little fairy one, but he has a big beard actually. So
A beard.
Unless they're like cannibal orcs, we really haven't seen much of anybody for the last 24 hours.
Valid.
cannibal orcs. Okay, that's the problem. I hope that he's not there. But he's a friend of ours. Well,
That's okay. I gave him the protection rock, so I think he's fine. But he's lost.
We didn't find any rocks inside the cauldron where they were eating people, so I suppose he's still fine.
Oh, okay. So he's nice.
We
Okay.
walked over the cauldron. We were looking at the cauldron, so it could have ended up with other rocks. And we went. I'm assuming your
Alright.
friend is fine.
We'll keep an
Maybe
eye
that's
out
a
for him
blanket
for
assumption.
sure.
Actually, I think I don't know what Scootaloo thinks about that, but
Like they
we're
were
searching
still.
him.
So the cannibal orcs were still starving when they started to try to eat Bartram. So I'm assuming
Yes.
if they ate your friend, they wouldn't still be like hungry.
hungry.
He's so tiny; they will be hungry.
Yeah, but he's
No,
a
but like
really
these people
big
were
guy
like really
too.
excited because it was fresh food. It seems like they hadn't had anything fresh to eat in a while. So
I hope
Yeah.
so.
We hope, because he's a friend of ours, Carbulloch, and we're searching him everywhere and never seen him, never again. So
listen, I'm 2 seconds away from falling asleep. So, but when
Dude.
I'm back awake, we can maybe more go into this because because I'm curious how he ended up alone out here because this seems like a very dangerous place to just meandering alone.
yeah, it's a big thing. Yeah.
Well,
Let's
we'll
take-
tell Ian in morning. You go to sleep, guys.
Yeah.
Can you
Okay,
guys go
Let's
to
take a
sleep?
big old sleep, regroup in the morning. Let's
Tomorrow we'll talk about that. Okay, no problem.
We appreciate it.
do the tang thing.
Team.
Everybody
Kid's
goes to
still
sleep?
like fast asleep on the
Oh, yeah.
chair.
I fall
It's
asleep
super
patting
effective.
the rock. Like,
I move the rock to the end of my bed and then sleep on it. And I feel like, because I'm so tiny, I'm just like, this is like a king size bed to me, no matter how small it is. Just like, look at all this room.
It's
And I'm
huge to you.
cramming
You can fit
3
your entire
bodies
family there.
into my-
It's a large
Not
family.
my family. I have a big family. I don't remember. Literally, in my backstory, I wrote, she doesn't know how many siblings she has. It was too many.
Oh my god. Nice.
Right, Vinny?
Cool. I don't know if Kururu and Captain Dehan have anything to do while you guys sleep. Like, it was already morning when they walked in. But yeah,
I will search
not-
rocks outside, probably.
Also, tour the museum.
no shortage. There is a museum.
Captain Deacon just will make a patrol around the house, like house. He will go out and while Kururu is searching for rocks, like looking everywhere, see if he finds his friend, and then just go back to the museum and go to bed.
Yeah, and Kururu doesn't go far from where Captain is because she's afraid to get lost too.
Okay. Cool. I mean, time skip.
Did I find some rocks?
Oh,
Sorry.
there's no shortage of rocks here. No shortage of
All
rocks.
the rocks. All the rocks.
Yay!
This is a very arid, rocky, jagged terrain, so for sure there's rocks. Give me a luck check. Just roll a d20 for me.
Oh my god. Yay! I don't know how to roll.
/R space D20.
Okay, 11.
You find a little rock that looks different from the other ones. It's like the rocks here are pretty gray and stuff, and you find one that has this like brown, almost reddish hue to it. You don't know where it came from, but it has like those layers, like with the geographics stuff, and it's like kind of a chunkier one. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
like kind of tells a story, kind of thing,
I'll go to Captain like, I found a different one, look! And I show him.
Oh, where did you find it?
Right there! Isn't it beautiful? I hope that does something. And I study the rock, like I get like hyper focus on this rock.
No, it's a very special It's very special rock, like the at least 20 ones that you find yesterday. But yes, I know there's a very rock.
It's special, I know.
Yeah. Now let's go to bed because we have to accompany our friends tomorrow. All right?
Okay.
Okay, let's go. And like pats her shoulder, like so.
And she's like totally looking at the rock. She like stumbles on things, like it's the rock right now.
I grab her to don't let her fall. Okay, just focus on your steps right now. Go, let's go.
Cool. You guys wake up. It's probably 4 in the afternoon-ish. You guys smell food
we didn't
being
eat.
cooked.
We slept for reading.
Yep.
The belly's like.
Yeah.
Is Bartram still where I left him?
Did I regain any of my mana points?
I was gonna say, do we regain anything from sleeping in a bed?
Everybody regains
1 minute.
One mana
our
points.
level.
Joke's on
What?
you. That's all I
Sure.
needed.
Are you sure Miss Ernestia's thing isn't like a luxurious place? Are you sure?
I can read for see if it's comfortable.
There you go.
but-
I'll take comfortable. I'll
That
take
would
anything
give
right
me
now.
2
What is
mana
the
points.
2 is
Grand
way more than
total.
1.
Your
Yeah,
guys isn't in level 2, so you should be true. No? Okay.
we are level 1.
Okay.
Stop bragging, Samu.
You were
I'm
level
trying to help
2.
you
We are
guys.
level 1.
Let me see. Let's see the text for this. The text. The rules.
It's 1 PV. Is 1
Listen, you're the
HP.
DM. You can make a call.
Yeah. I feel like Mr. Nastia really likes us, so she would get the best like bedding, the best linen for the beds, the best like pillows, you know?
Okay. Not sure, but it does say that a small room with a straw bed is comfortable. So this
There
is
you
definitely
go.
comfortable. Like
Yay! 2 mana points. I'll take it.
everybody
Hey.
gets 2 mana, 2 HP.
Hey.
Hey,
And not
I'm
die
almost
twice.
doing decent.
Including
Ready?
actually, did Crimson and Bertrand wake up yet? Okay, good.
Oh. Should we
we enter
Jack
the room.
them?
They're all
Yeah.
like the 3 of them are spooning. We're like,
You guys get there, but like you saw, Bucko went to sleep like kind of spooning Bartram and Crimson kind of on the floor. And now like
and Grant's
Uh,
putting a
No,
rock.
in the
Bartram?
bed next to me in the backpack.
Bartram
Thank
is
you.
okay. Bartram is still on the bed, but like Bucko is now like has his leg over him and like his has an arm hanging.
perfect. We didn't have it any other way.
All right.
Bartram and Crimson basically didn't move.
Cool.
Crimson does seem to be breathing easier. Bartram is still looks pretty ragged.
Can I use this opportunity and like just first thing in the morning I wake up, I'm like, good morning everyone, and then I go to Bucko's room, I knock.
What's up? What?
Oh,
Hello?
good morning. I mean afternoon.
Yeah, for sure. Ugh.
What's up? How'd you sleep?
Like a rock.
Hey.
How about you?
Pretty good. After I woke up and like moved to the bed from sleeping on the chair that wasn't very comfortable, but hey, I'm good.
Gotcha. Well, I'm glad
I was-
you're good.
How are our two, you know?
For sure. Crimson seems like he's breathing a little better now. Both still fully out of it, so
Okay.
But they're, alive, so.
That's good. That's good. I'll walk over to
I
them.
think so, yeah.
And I'm gonna like just check on them. Let's just like kind of do that like as the cleric, I'm gonna try to like just ascertain if they're
Just like,
getting
yeah.
better, you know? Making sure.
Can I ask a quick question too about healing? How healing works?
Yes.
Can I can spend a mana point to heal some, right? Is that wrong?
You can. I don't know if you spend mana. I think you just make a test.
Samu, it's your time to
Okay.
shine.
I
He's got a living encyclopedia, guys. Just ask him, seriously.
I'm a little shy to do that, but if you have the Meds power in your power list, you can make a healing test. If you pass the CD, remember I think it's DC, that is 15, you recover 1d6. And for every 5 that you surpass that is 1dc. If you have the medicine power.
1d6.
I have
Yeah,
healing.
you do.
Is that healing?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
But it's
No. You should have a power
a-
that
it's a
works
power.
with
You
healing.
have to be trained
Healing
in
is just a
Got
basic
it, got it,
skill.
got it. So then,
Pretty sure you do
Level.
though, didn't you?
don't I? I thought I took.
It's medicine, I think. The power, right?
It's the power medicine, and you have to be
Can do
trained in healing. If not, you can't use that power.
I am trained in
Oh.
healing.
But that's
No, maybe
good
not
if
the
you have
medic.
if you have a kid.
not medic. Yeah, so the kit, not having the kit is a -5.
-5.
It's a
Medicine
penalty on the check.
So, what you could have done on the night before is you could have spent an hour working on them, and they would have basically
I was
upgraded
thinking
their healing.
Okay. I was thinking also for myself because I was down to 3 hit points at the end of that.
Yeah.
Fun encounter.
You can do that to yourself. Yeah. Actually, there's a penalty to working on yourself, as well. So you would have had -10.
I could have done that in Bucko and had him do it the other two if that's the case. Yeah, because my medicine, my healing is not like great, but it's okay. Still has a -5 penalty, but
Yeah.
worth a try. It's a roll.
Yeah, buy this kit.
It's a roll. It's a free roll for you guys. You know, retroactive before you went to sleep roll.
I already have the -5 included in this roll. Whoa! It was a 1.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that one
have
works.
the -5 in this yet.
It vibes because you fell asleep.
Okay.
If you remember.
-5, that's a
Makes
10.
sense.
Yeah, so it didn't write the DC.
So.
-5.
Yeah.
I rolled a
Yeah,
2. What the hell?
Nobody healed any extra. Sorry, guys.
Cool. All good.
Probably the next morning, if I see like Kit in Bucko's room, I'm probably gonna head down for like breakfast, probably early dinner at this point.
So yeah, the corridor continues a little bit, and there's some more doors, and you guys can definitely see and hear the noise coming from the unopened door at the end. And you can also hear noise like somebody's working on wood from upstairs. And I don't know where Captain Dehian and Kururu are, but you guys can tell us. But so basically, like, everything is downstairs except for the museum itself, which is upstairs.
Their food.
Yeah, I'm where the
going
food
to
is.
grab food for Kit and Bucko.
Okay.
It's the start of the day. Captain probably in the center of the museum working for Kururu to wake up and then see the next steps.
I'll say probably you guys are already sitting actually. Yeah, I'll say you're two, like Kururu and Captain Dehian, at the request of Miss Ernestia, would probably be in the kitchen, which has like a table for people to sit and eat, and she's cooking. And you guys walk in. Time walks in, and she's like, "Oh, perfect, right on time. I'm just finishing supper. We actually have some more visitors now. They're working on the roof a little bit. And yeah, please have a seat. You guys look
I
don't look
think
very good."
Bracelet that is.
Kit and Bucko are sort of taking care of, the unconscious people. So I thought I'd bring them breakfast and then breakfast, and then come have some of my own.
I get in. I
For sure.
thanks. I'm going to help. Who's fixing the roof? So I just grab something like half asleep and start munching and go up.
And she's like, yeah, sure, they're your friends. You know them. Cool. You.
What?
Here you go. And then she just like starts putting like these bowls for you to take, and they're like way too big for you to take because they're very.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
One at a
Sorry.
time. One at a time. Maybe just one. Just one bowl.
She gives you a cup and puts some in, and like, here, take it to them.
Okay. So I take the cup to Kit because I'm like, Bucko, I don't think I can carry your food. Really don't. I think.
He needs a lot of sustenance for sure.
No. They need.
Can
quite
I
a bit.
try to like help? I don't know, like kind of like clean Crimson's wounds and like like kind of. I don't know what I can do without a med kit, but like.
Get a napkin and
Put him in funny positions.
Eyes. Yeah.
Spit shine.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to
Captain
work
Dehian
on
next to
what
Kururu
I've
says-
got.
Crimson does have some plating on him, so
There you go.
you
Hey,
can
I'll be
give it a
shiny.
shine. You gotta
A
be
shiny like crustacean
Carapace,
armor.
yeah.
There you go.
You're gonna do the
Maybe they have
spit
like a
and
little
clean.
wagon or something we can just put them in.
No, it's mainly like I'm gonna ask Miss Ernestias for some like rags or something and just like clean his wounds and make sure they don't get infected and like, you know, just take a
Okay,
look.
so you finally ask Mr. Nash, and she's like, "Oh, sure, yeah. There's the medicine kit is in the cabinet under the other sink."
I grab her hands and I'm like, I think I love you. And then I go get the medicine kit. And I'm
Please
like,
buy me a coffee.
She can't
yeah.
lie, so that's the truth.
and I like hop.
Well, I don't know what to do with
Back
that
up.
information. I think I'm gonna just keep cooking and then.
So can we?
And I'm gonna try to help. Actually, Buckle, how much healing do you have?
How much do I add to my healing? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah,
I add 3.
I had 4.
Well, cool.
And you don't
We
get
can both
penalties
try.
for-
We can both
So,
try.
yeah.
Try. Like you can try on one of them, and I try on the other.
And also
without
help
the
each other.
penalties.
And
Yeah.
yeah, how bad are you?
I'm okay actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that bad. You guys took the front of the damage. I was
fair.
like, don't touch me. So,
Cool.
I'm gonna try first Crimson because he's the first person that I talked to.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to
Um,
help him out.
Cool. Like mechanically, I think this would work is that it'll just count as the test that you would make before going to sleep next time. But cool, no vibes.
That's fine. I mean,
For
they're
the next
technically asleep.
Oh, they're out.
That's what I'm saying. So everything
For
that they're
our
like
actions.
resting right now, it's
Okay.
No, sleep is the
Yeah.
best healer.
Well,
There you go.
they won't wake up soon.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Should I roll now or do I wait
Yeah.
till
bro.
like? Okay.
If
I feel
you're
like my
there.
die. Yeah, my dice have been really bad.
No.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. 19. Hey, actually, I can either help Bucko and Bucko or have Bucko help me, right? We can do the assist thing instead of like individually working on
Yeah.
people.
Buckle can help
There you go.
you.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, cool.
Actually, you two can help each other because one can
Yeah.
do one thing and the other one.
There you
So
go. This is for Crimson first, so both of us roll.
Yeah. So you get a
Plus
20
one.
total.
20,
plus
yeah.
1. Oh
It's-
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yay! Teamwork. Hey.
Cool. You guys are being fed. I'll say Mr. Nesha also like brings actual bowls to, the rest of the people.
Are we
Oh,
eating
thank
together
you.
with them, like
Yeah.
in the same room? Okay.
I mean, depending on if I know 2 of them were in the room for a while. I know after bringing Kit the cup that I could carry, I came
So
back.
like I have a tiny bowl of breakfast, like
You can kind of shotgun it. Just
Little shot
But I-
cup of bowl of just like a little bit of water and a tiny piece of meat, like
Yeah,
jammed
like
in
a
the top.
bacon crumble.
it's a
But
Bloody
I-
Mary, guys.
yeah.
there we go.
So,
There's a name for that.
I probably would have come back and sat in the kitchen because I was like, oh, I can't actually help at all. So I'm just going to sit in here, have my breakfast, and then probably pull out the lute and start playing with it and playing with the song.
guys, apparently the stream is frozen.
Nice.
Whoop.
Oh no.
And they tell us where we froze.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, we're actually all okay. Nobody's like making a weird face.
Well, I'm just more like,
say that for you.
what do we
for
need to
yourself.
fill them in on? It's more like, what do we need to fill them in on? Because what did they miss?
well,
It's look
Yeah.
like
yeah. Let's no wait. Let's stop. They can't hear either, so you can stop it and refresh it.
At least I was like made like smile, and I was okay. Like,
Okay, we paused right before the chat went through that it totaled to 20. Because if you can see, it's frozen on the.
Yeah.
So I had
Okay.
just rolled, but we hadn't gotten to resolve it yet.
Okay. And we're back. Sorry about that. So if I'm correct, we lost you guys right around. They got a total of 20 for a healing check on Crimson Void. Which we're gonna deal with later when they do another rest. But for now, the check is made. His wounds have been pretty well cleaned. And yeah, Crimson looks to be in good shape. For healing, he seems to be healing pretty fine. Mr. Bartram is still looking good. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless ya.
I'm gonna use this to cut scene and go upstairs with Grun, who went upstairs to help with fixing the roof. You get up there and you see standing on a ladder, a wooden ladder, one of the orcs, holding a hammer, holding a plank up, and using nails to try and put it up. It keeps falling on him, and the other orc is standing on the other orc's arms, like back, trying to hold the thing in place for the other one to put the nail in, and they're failing hard. And they've put in 2 already, but it's a huge hole that everybody fell through, and they've put 2 beams kind of like in an X position, and they're trying to put like a third, and they're not being successful. That's what you see.
So
Are
wholesome.
those the orcs that we captured first?
It looks to be Asger, Tiatis, and Lena.
Yeah, it's the one we spared. Because we are benevolent. No, I'm kidding.
They thought to come back here too.
Yeah. Hello, guys.
Everybody falls.
Oh yeah, weren't you the one that scared the shit out of them? Okay. There you go.
I see.
They like start getting up and like, what are you doing here? We're not
Just-
doing anything.
I know. I came here actually to help you in this new professional endeavor of yours.
We stayed away. Okay, we stayed away. We told us to stay away. We stayed away. We didn't do anything. It's all like we're good. We're cool.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're doing really good, actually. Do you want my help, or do you think you can have this done?
We're just like we're almost done.
Okay. If you need anything, I'll be downstairs. Don't be shy.
I'm not
Don't be
shy.
a
You're shy.
stranger.
Doesn't sound like they're almost done.
Not gonna impose. I'm trying to help, but you know, I can see why they wouldn't take my help. So
You can make a diplomacy check if you want. It doesn't sound like you're trying to.
okay, sure. I'll 21. I try to ease them into like, it's fine now. It's another day. It's another context.
Lena's
I can
like
show you some things I picked up along the way.
Lena kind of like, elbow nudges the one of the other two and is like, maybe ask him how to close the hole.
Oh.
We don't know how to close the hole.
Hey, do they have a kit, like an artisan kit, whatever, just anything that
They have a hammer, some nails, and some beams.
it's tools enough so I can like do something about it?
Yeah.
Okay, can I go for a
Some of the
craft?
basics.
Yeah, I mean, basically, like, if you want to try and direct them, with a 21, they'll let you, and you can help them. Basically, they're more muscle for you. Like, it's gonna
Right.
be whatever your test is gonna define the results. You're just gonna get there faster.
Okay. So can I do an artisan craft check?
Or if you have it trained for sure.
I rolled really bad. 10.
You see two things. First, when you start to actually look at it, it's worse than you thought. And
I felt
like the problem, the problem wasn't that everybody got on the roof. The problem was like one of the beams was already not well positioned, or it wasn't great, or it wasn't as like thick as it should be.
deteriorating
Or was deteriorating or something like that, which means that the beam broke. So there's a beam broken, which means you can for sure just put a bunch of like smaller beams and patch the roof. It's not gonna help much.
Yeah, let's try just to stop the rain from coming inside. I think just going to need more materials. If you can help with it, you're pretty strong. You could chop some wood outside, and later we can have it done.
I think this is a good time to tell our friends about a role that T20 has. That is, you can choose 10. If you're willing to stay like an indefinite amount of time doing something, you can choose to roll 10 in the die and like have it as your base. So, for instance, let's suppose we don't have like a time crunch and we can just stay here. Gran could have chosen 10.
Would have been essentially the same thing that I rolled.
Sure,
Would have been
but
better.
no, it would have been
Actually,
15.
chose 5 in the dice.
Yeah.
Oh, it was my
The die
stuff.
was 5, so like
Yes.
10. You choose 10 in the die, and then you add whatever you want. So like
didn't
it's
know
basically
about
like a standard. Yeah, it's a roll on T20,
There's
so
two,
it's a standard.
That's cool.
Roll.
There's
So
two
option.
mechanics actually. Choosing 10 and choosing 20. When you choose
Yeah.
10 is the regular time. You just add this 10 to your bonus in that skill. And if you choose 20, is the is 3 times the regular period time you're doing that. Like if you're doing
Really
a day or
carefully,
3,
like-
really carefully, and you just sums 20 to your text.
I mean, I could have chosen 10, I guess. Could
If you
I?
knew, yeah,
If I knew?
if you knew
Could've.
this
Couldn't
rule.
though.
If you knew this, yes,
Like,
you
I
already
mean,
did
you
that.
didn't know of the rule though. Come on, Jam.
No, it's
Also,
it's-
there's a difference in time, right? Like
Yeah, like
Yeah,
if you
it's
try to
there
get
is.
it fixed today to leave today as while
Yeah,
people are eating,
For sure.
versus
I would try
let's
to
stay here
go
for a day or
fast.
two.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Oh, for sure, for sure. That's
So,
more
yeah.
something you can do when there's no like time crunch and
Or
there's
if
no.
it's something
Or
that's
there's no
usually
danger
really quick,
involved.
and Okay, so yeah, well, I try it.
Yeah, you do well enough to like remove the X and start aligning them.
Mhm.
In a way to actually cover, and you actually, convince them to go on top and put them from above so that the water doesn't pool in the hole.
Smart. There you go.
But you
Okay,
don't get to finish it though, and it takes
Okay.
like it would take you basically the entire day to do this.
No, it's fine.
you at least tell them, oh, you need to go into the woods and find a big tree to use as a support beam for this entire.
Yeah,
Because
I was trying to
that's
say
what it
that, like,
sounds like.
chop some wood and try to fix it.
You
But
need
later.
to just find a big tree that can be just formed, like not quite chopping wood so much as like shaving it and shaping it into a giant support. The inner HGTV in me is just like, no, this is how houses are built.
Ernastia kind of comes up and she's like, oh, thank you. Yeah, our friends kind of came back, and you can see in her face, she's like, oh boy. And they're pretty hungry, and I made a bet with them that if I could cook something without any meat that they liked better than what they usually eat, they would fix my roof for me and not eat me or my things. Which, if you try to eat me, what happens? And the orcs are like, all the things come to life and eat us instead. And she's like, that's right.
Right.
So she's like, but yeah, if you want to take them, you can see they're pretty helpful.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not there,
that
but I'm
look.
just.
Yeah.
And then- Cutscene. We're back in the kitchen. I mean, you guys ate. You guys can do whatever you want.
I actually want to talk to Miss Ernestia.
Ernestia, yes.
Ernestia. Excuse me. Sorry. I have so much to ask you, but I feel like
I have so much to tell you.
I know. I also have some stuff to tell you.
Please.
But first,
She already has a notepad in her hand.
I first take out the paper that we found, the like Mad Hero paper,
Oh yeah.
and I show it to her, and I'm like, "Do you know anything about this?" It's
She
so
looks at
interesting.
it.
Kururu is like listening, okay, to this.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not
And
trying to
Dehan
like
is just
hide it from anyone.
eating.
I'm like, I'm the least
like-
like reserved person in the universe. So
Just in the corner
She-
practicing my skills.
She reads it like, oh man, this is terrible handwriting. But yeah, I know it. Give me a second. And then she like walks into another door. Inside, you can see like just piles of paper and books around the walls.
and you see
stuff.
like Kid doing this and like kind of like getting like sucked in a little and like
Right before you step in, she like pops up in your face, kind of like this. It's like, here you go, and she gives you this, which I'll ask
Ooh.
you to read to the group now, if you don't mind.
yay, of course. I got more stuff, guys. Okay.
Captain Dehan just go to Kuru and say, okay, there's a lot of paper.
I like it.
I
Actually,
don't know what to think
Kit-
about it.
Kid is actually reading out loud, even though she's not like she's reading it to herself. She's actually reading out loud because she can't stop it. The mad hero was in love with the distant warrior. Because at the time, almost everyone was in love with the distant warrior. There was just one problem. By her very nature, the distant warrior always stayed away. The more the mad hero tried to get close to her to declare his love, the more she pulled away. The mad hero might be crazy, but he knew that a declaration of love couldn't be shouted. He then thought of giving her a present. Even if he never got close, he could leave the present behind, and when the distant warrior passed by, she would take the present and read the love letter that the mad hero would leave with him. He was thinking about which gift could please the distant warrior, so the warlock beast came to him and suggested a bouquet of flowers. But it couldn't be just any bouquet. It needed to be the biggest bouquet in the world. The crazy hero then started picking flowers. He didn't know how big the biggest bouquet in the world was at the time. He didn't know what he needed to overcome to impress the distant warrior. So he picked all the flowers in the world, and, still uncertain, he started picking other plants as well. It went on like this until the whole world was a desert. The Judge King saw this and was furious. He went to the mad hero and said that, once again, his madness had caused problems for everyone. He hit the mad hero in the head with his sword. The mad hero let the bouquet fall to the ground, but at least he knew the distant warrior would find it. Only as the bouquet had all the plants in the world, it spread all over the world. The distant warrior never knew that the mad hero had tried to make her a bouquet. So sad.
Kururu is crying right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think
Captain
it's for the
Dehan look
best.
into
Fully up in
He
the
seemed
rooms.
like a stalker, and then you just destroyed the planet. Like, you don't even know if she actually likes flowers. Not everybody likes flowers because you're killing the flower and it doesn't last forever. Versus if you leave it as a plant. Listen, I have very
Captain
strong feelings about
Dehan.
plants.
Captain Dehan
Besides,
is just
the flowers
eating
are like
his
the
what?
genitalia of the plants, so technically you're gifting genitalia.
Hot.
What you guys are talking about?
I'm not there. I'm sorry.
talking about genitalia, actually? Guru, what are you listening to?
I think it's a thing. It's so some plants like it's the part that flowers tends to be either the like male or female part that helps produce the pollen that creates more plants. I get what Kit is talking about. Yeah, no, I mean it's just more if you cut off a plant away from its roots, you don't give the roots any way to keep growing, then you're just killing plants for the sake of killing plants. Like it's doesn't
But you have
seem like
to
a good
agree
gift.
That's kind of romantic.
Oh, the warrior could eat it.
Yeah.
Okay, how did you came to this subject? I
Oh,
was
we found-
eating, actually.
We found this piece of paper on the cannibal orc.
One of them.
Tribe
Oh,
camp.
Cannibal?
Yes, it's one of the Mad Hero's tales. Yeah.
Are there more?
What is this mad hero?
Oh, he's kind of like a ancient hero here from the region of the Central Hills.
Ooh, Asian hero, like a
Yeah.
folk story.
Yeah. People say he was alive a long time, but like hundreds of years ago.
And how can I find more about this tale? It's so cute and fascinating. I would love to learn more.
You can tell a lot about people's folk stories. You can tell about how their upbringing was and the whole culture of the place just by their folk stories.
I know it's fascinating.
So
I was studying this
fascinating.
I was studying this other this tribe of like bird people that lived in this mountain, and they have this type of society where they follow the god, and basically the god's messages were if it's like the weather, but that also dictated if people like should live or die. It was kind of terrifying, so amazing.
Where is this?
Oh, it's a land very far away that the GM just made up.
I got excited for a moment.
I love when the
No.
GM picks the fourth wall and just break it.
Now I'm going to make my life go to the place. So you have to write about
Yeah,
it.
now you have to.
Look at that.
End of
Crucial
time.
mistake,
That's-
you
so that's
reveal.
right.
The end of
Okay, here we
time.
go.
To the end of
Top of the
time.
mountain.
We're gonna fight that
Meet the
mountain.
bird people, yeah.
Kit,
It doesn't.
roll a luck check for me, please.
Ugh. Why did you put me on the spot like that?
You ask for more Mad Hero, so you roll.
14.
Working.
It's not terrible.
She's like, well, okay, if you want to know more, I think I have more. If there's more stuff, more interesting stuff upstairs, but here, let me look for it. And she like spends some time like grabs a book, leaves through it, and you see that it's like not even a book. It's just like a binder, but it's not even a binder. It's just like a loose binder. It's just like sheets of paper and like sandwiched. And she's like leafing through, things fall, and she's like, no, not here. And like grabs something else.
And Kuru
and she-
like really look into it, like, oh, the books like she's searching for.
Yeah, you see that it's mostly beside like there are books, but there are mostly the things she's looking at are her like the same handwriting that you assume is her handwriting, stuff that she just writes that people told her anywhere, like napkins, actual paper, like beautiful paper, ugly paper, old paper, and it's just like all kind of archives together, and it's not even like it's so much stuff that you see she's never actually had time to organize everything that well, but it's just notes of rumors, tales, and like folk tales, this kind of stuff. Give me a luck check.
Me?
Also, yeah. Kit, she hands you another paper.
I just
Two papers? Lucky day.
You get to read to the players again.
Yay, me. Kid is very excited, and that's not so much.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, let's do it.
One day, the mad hero had children. He was happy, because until then he had never been able to have children. But the problem was that there was many of them, and they were always hungry. The mad hero couldn't take care of everyone at the same time, so the warlock beast suggested that he locked everyone in a cave to go get food, so they wouldn't run away. The mad hero thought this was a great idea.
Sure.
He took his children into the cave and knocked over some rocks to close the entrance. Rocks, Kururu! Look!
Oh my god!
Kururu, I don't think that's good rocks. I think it's a
I
bad
think
rock.
it's
Bad
special
rocks.
rock.
At least
Only
a big
when
one.
he went... Yeah. Only
Okay,
when he
Kururu.
went to get food, he found the Judge King. The Judge King did not know that the Mad Hero had had children. So he invited the Mad Hero for a walk. And not wanting to tell the truth, the Mad Hero had to accept. When the ride was over, the Mad Hero, Crazy Hero, I'm assuming it's interchangeable, had already forgotten what he had gone to do. When he finally remembered, he ran back to the cave where he had left his children trapped. He took out the stones and saw that, in their hunger, they had devoured one another. The Judge King saw this and punished the cannibal children by turning them into monsters.
I look at my group of friends.
The Crazy Hero was sad, but at least now there were fewer children, easier to take care of. I don't like this one
Okay,
as
that
much.
was messed up.
Leak.
It's a bad stone.
It's a very bad stone, Kururu.
So it feels safe to say, Ad Hero, Crazy Hero, not actually considered a good guy. Either
I
not.
would say so.
Definitely not a good father.
But what do we
I think the
about
Judge
this?
King's the bad guy.
Judge King
Also,
doesn't seem like a bad guy. He's like, because, I mean, you know, the children. It was nothing. You know, that wasn't good, turning them to monsters. But for that, he just took a man out to a walk for some reason. He didn't want to say, "Oh, sorry, I have to go get food for my children." Didn't want to tell him he had children.
if he didn't want to tell him, maybe there was a reason. Like the Judge King could have done something
Yeah,
worse.
could have killed him. But that's not the point that I want to make.
But
Do you
have
guys not
children.
think this is interesting? That
Oh,
in
sure.
the story,
Reminds me a
they
lot of.
become cannibal.
Yeah,
turn
the
into
cannibal
monsters.
part.
Yeah, we found this in that
pointing out,
workplace. Yeah.
And it was. There was a thing about the orcs that made me think of a bit of inbreeding, which seems to strike true with whatever's going on with this story.
They're
So-
siblings. Interesting. And they eat each other. Like, literally, we saw it.
Alex,
Huh.
my Alexa was talking to her. Alex, Captain Dihun was listening to. Did he already heard some history like that between the soldiers? Like talking with the other soldiers, stories like that.
No, none of you, like even you and Kururu, you guys came from outside of the Central Hills, outside of maybe even from Zakharov. So you guys never heard about this. Like this seems to be very much a local folklore.
Okay.
I have knowledge. Like, can I, like, I didn't heard about this in the books and anything.
No.
So, okay.
At this point, I'm gonna kind of put away my loot and start. I'm gonna head back to. I'm assuming Bucko is still in the room with the two unconscious people.
I thought we all
Can I-
came down to finish breakfast.
Yeah, by the way, guys, the orcs are here.
Orcs are here.
They're patching up the roof.
Which orcs?
Oh, the ones we captured and then let go.
Oh, like Lena and them?
Yeah, and
Alright.
The captain just puts the shield in his arms. Oh, there's orcs here?
No, they're cool. I had a stern talk to them the other night, and they came back, and they seem to have a kind of arrangement with the owner of this fine establishment. So I think we're good. Yeah.
I turn to the captain and say, really whispering, like, they captured them and then released them. And they captured them, the people upstairs. I think this group really likes capturing people. Like me
that's
with
what I'm
rocks.
talking about. Yeah, I'm really curious about this habit of capturing people, but they seem like good people and they like your rocks. So they don't need to be bad, I guess.
I guess.
Okay. He just puts the shield away. And, okay, so you have orc friends and that you also capture, and they so
I would go as far as saying they're friends.
okay.
They tried to eat us, and we prevented that by killing all their friends, and then came to a friendly arrangement so they wouldn't eat us and we wouldn't kill them.
With that, I can agree. With that, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, as long as they don't want to cannibalize anything, I think I don't have anything against them. I don't think my friends here do either, so...
That was a good deal, actually. Yeah, it's a good deal.
I mean,
not to cannibalize.
Also,
Awesome
they're
people.
pretty strong. They're doing a good job at the roof. They just need some guidance, but yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Thank you for that, by the way.
Oh, she's so cute.
So, where are you guys from, by the way? We didn't have much time to talk when we arrived last night. Not last night, actually, this morning. I'm kind of confused right now. But we were tired. Sorry about that. But you were talking about a friend you've lost as well. Where do you guys come from? Who's this friend of yours?
You too?
Well,
Kururu? Captain?
Bless you.
Well,
yes. I was thinking that she was going to say.
Yeah.
So, okay, go.
sorry, I'm a little sleepy right now because here in Brazil it's like 2 a.m. But
You can start.
okay. We had a friend of ours, our tiny friend that we said yesterday, and we were traveling with him, and he had a really big beard, and he was tiny.
Like smaller than you?
No,
Oh.
but
Are you sure?
I don't know. I don't know how,
don't remember
how
it right
small my people are. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can make it up. You made it up.
It's a little higher than Kuru actually, but continue, please.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So he got lost. We were traveling in Zakharov. Is that how you say it? And we stopped in a tavern for the night, you know? You guys did that. You needed to sleep. You needed to sleep too. And Rock was tired. So
Wait,
so-
your buddy's name was
From all the
Rock?
rolling.
no, Rock, my familiar.
Oh, right. Okay, for sure.
His name was I don't know how to say it. Sorry.
Actually,
Just in Portuguese.
Bullock?
Bullock. It's Bullock.
Okay. It's
Oh yeah, the friend. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our friend was Bullock.
Pula.
But
Where did you stop? Where did you stop to rest before coming?
in Zakharov.
Right.
Okay.
Already. Okay.
So
So,
Bullock
For context, the Central Hills is a region of the kingdom of Zakharov.
Zakharov. We stopped by a village nearby.
yeah.
Okay.
But Bullock was a very party person, you know? So he didn't want to sleep. And then he just kept playing and drinking, and we went to sleep. And the next day, we heard some like laughing and talking in outside, and then everybody was gone. Just
He
gone.
just vanished in the middle of the air, and since then we've been searching for him, asking tavern to tavern where he, and we end up here. So
How
that's
long has
why
it been?
He was gone, or the whole town was gone?
Everybody was gone.
everybody was gone. We didn't see
The
anyone.
entire town of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
An entire
Both-
tavern
both-
of people.
Tavern.
Yeah, tavern. Yeah, not the town.
How long has it been since they disappeared?
Some weeks. Could
A
have.
week. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
about a month.
Yeah, we're searching him.
And you didn't find any like left over clues or anything that could
Like
guide
tracks.
you? Yeah.
No, we'll be
Magic
searching
nonsense?
for weeks and just end up here.
And there was a girl there,
Hmm.
but she didn't help us at all. She was like, how can I say?
She was not very effective. So,
Yeah, she didn't say much, so we
Was
went
she at the
searching for
tavern?
him. Yes.
She was at the tavern, and everybody else went missing except for you guys and this other person.
except
Yes.
for us and her, and just what happened? We can't talk about a lot of that. So she had a little piece of paper, but
She didn't know, or she couldn't talk about it. Like it was
She
forbidden.
was like stumbling and not saying things that make sense. So
What was her
it
name?
didn't help us a lot.
we don't know her name.
Actually, we could have asked her, but I don't know her name. Curls like something.
I didn't ask
I don't
because
know.
Rock didn't like her, so
That makes sense.
But yeah, we didn't get her name. He just go back to her town. Go away.
and we were really worried about Bullock, right?
We just have to search for him, and we know that he's somewhere in Zakharov. Just down by Central Hills and
Oh, and the
search for
girl
him.
said that she saw some circus passing by,
Hmm.
but
We don't know if we have circles running around, but that will
Yeah.
help too.
we're searching for circus because it's the only thing that we have and tracks about Bullock. So
Mhm.
Have we seen anything regarding any circus since we got here?
Yeah.
Kit, you specifically give
Ooh.
me a knowledge check.
Oh fuck. I mean, fudge.
I can't help it all because I'm also very knowledgeable.
No, this is a thing specifically with Kit.
I had a feeling.
12.
Meh.
Come on.
That was so sad. Oh my God.
Level 1.
Anesha, Anesha, did you hear anything about a circus around here?
I think so. It sounds like fun, but not if
Oh.
people are disappearing in the process.
Yeah.
Is there any like Central Hillsian folklore surrounding circuses?
No. Not that I know of. Maybe there
Worth
is.
asking.
Maybe I need to go out there and find out.
Maybe you should come with us.
No, I need to take care of my place. Unless you guys want to try and search for the Devil Hill, then not Devil Hill, Hill Devil.
Devil.
The hill
Hill
devil?
Devil.
Listen, too many things going on at once. We still haven't figured out what was going
back
on.
burner. Appreciate the offer.
But what's a hill
Listen.
devil?
I really need to know.
One thing at a time. We have
Yeah.
an unconscious
Yeah.
guy missing parts upstairs.
Speaking of, I
Oh no, he's right here. I was like hold him up.
Oh,
I've been like holding him like a small child, just like yeah, this is fine.
Can
Like
I just check
I
his
put a
pocket?
blanket in him, like
This is helping.
Well,
It's
can
like
I
a
check
napkin.
Yeah.
his pockets
There are
to
like little
see-
pebbles all over his body from where Gururu's just been like randomly placing them.
Yes.
Every time she
Can I, like-
he's up your rock.
check his pockets or something to see. 'Cause it's that the fact that the orcs, who don't seem particularly literate, had a piece of folklore. I wonder if it connects at all to this guy, or at least we can try to figure out. I'd like to figure out more of what was going on with where he took the rainbow metal and where.
I mean, I think
Bartram's,
went.
Bartram's pockets, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You check his pockets.
I mean, I think we
And-
should still question him and take him
Oh,
to
yeah.
Find-
Belinda.
A note.
Ooh.
What's the note say?
Hang on, I didn't translate it, so
Yeah.
I need to
It's
find it.
regards
Very
if it's something back there.
Google
Just-
Translate super fast. Go.
No, I can just. It's super short. I can translate it live, but I just need to find it first. Here it is. Really short note in a crumpled piece of paper in his pocket. A little bit dirty with blood now. It's written, "Tonight, we're waiting. Severian won't wait anymore."
Severian.
You put
Severian.
that
How do you
somewhere where I can read it and copy
It's in
that.
There.
I
It's in
guessed
the-
the correct spelling. I'm so proud of me. I've read too many fantasy novels.
Okay, tonight we're waiting. Severian.
Do I see that she found that?
Oh,
Are
I'm
you
trying to copy
hiding
this
that you
down.
found that?
I mean, I'm doing it in
Oh,
front
wait,
of
who
all of you
found
guys,
it?
so I'm not trying to be
Okay.
discreet
Oh,
about it.
okay.
I'm literally holding him as you're going through his pockets, so I'm guessing I see you.
You-
But
Just restate what the note said, just so I can get it all down.
Well,
I mean-
I'm gonna look over her shoulder, which is like pretty short, so it's probably fine.
Not hard to do.
Is there any kind of like, I don't know, hidden message or like a symbol or like anything in the note that can be recognizable?
Well, and does the handwriting
me a
look similar
perception
to
check.
that?
Yeah. Ugh. Why do you want me to roll? My dice suck.
That's the game. It's all about rolling the die.
Just let me
And
do the
I-
things. Okay, 18.
Comparing the handwriting is nothing alike. The handwriting of the
Note.
folklore hero is like horrible. I don't even know who wrote it. This note definitely has style to it. Yeah, style. And
Someone
Like-
wrote it like doing this.
you know, this escapes time completely. But like to you, it kind of looks like there's something here, like in these letters. Like they're written in a very particular. It's like, you know, if somebody went to write like, you know, the letter R, right? You do the little thing, and then you do the little round thing, and then you do the line, right? But like it's as if something like they wrote the line, and then they did, instead of the round thing, they did line like a triangle, and then you know, kind of like some very deliberate things
There could be a code in this, embedded in this.
that there
like,
could be a
something
code in
like-
this.
Okay.
Yeah. You're not sure if
Of
what
what?
it is, if there's something there, but yeah.
I'm gonna relay this to the group.
Do you see how this little symbol here is written really weird? I wonder if it's supposed to mean something or if it refers to something else.
Time, now you can give me a knowledge check, or like whoever wants can give me knowledge checks.
I'll try it.
I try to.
Can
Everybody
use
help. Can I try
lore?
to help somebody?
No.
Can I try to see if there's war?
Or if you
Yeah.
could be helping time.
Can
How
I help
do
somebody?
do a
Yeah.
knowledge check?
If you
I
have
just-
knowledge trained, then you can
I'm
help
gonna
somebody.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna do
no.
knowledge.
I don't have knowledge trained, and I have a -1 to it.
Captain
I'll roll
Vision
anyway.
isn't the sharp.
Ooh.
So
23.
Yeah, no, I rolled bad.
I know I ain't too smart.
Kururu, damn.
You
Damn.
go, girl.
Right off the bat, like you say this in Kururu, like it comes to your head immediately. You know that some, talking about, shady dealings and like people stealing and this kind of stuff, and your brain immediately makes the connection that thieves guilds usually have little codes that they put in their writing.
Okay. So I tell this to the group, like, oh, this must be something like thief got how did it say? Sorry?
Like thieves can't.
Yes.
It's,
Thieves.
These
Thieves. Thieves.
Thieves.
There we go.
thieves usually do these like to communicate with each other, so I think it's something like that.
So we need to find a thief to decode it for us.
What if we can't?
Should we go to a prison?
Or we can wait for Bartran to wake up.
Oh,
we can. You
Yes,
have a
any thief
for you
worth
guys?
their salt would not get caught. So, and wouldn't be an obvious sort of person.
I mean, I'm sure with the right,
With the right, basically, diplomacy, we can make Bartran talk.
If that fails,
Yeah, he needs to be conscious first.
yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Also, remember,
working on
we
it.
wanted to see that one orc who was kind of forced out of the
Yeah,
tribe?
the isolated one. Yeah.
Oh, Tenato, yes.
Yeah.
at her.
I really, really, really would like to meet her.
And our orc friends are here. Well, friend being a relative
I
term.
think we need a spreadsheet of all the objectives that we just messed to ourselves in the last couple of days. But
Listen, I'm keeping track. Don't worry about it.
okay,
It's
I
possible
feel like-
list
Xanato
for
knows
things to
something
do.
about the missing people.
I need post-its and okay.
I feel like we need to finish this, Bartran, Belinda ordeal first.
Yes.
And
I
then
almost
we can
think, though,
help
we need to
our friends.
bring him to her, because if she might be any kind of wise woman, she might actually be able to help.
Bless you.
Gotcha.
Bless.
You know, the pollen in the Central Hills are crazy this time of the month.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah, I thought the deal was bringing him back. That's what she wanted.
I was just thinking it wouldn't hurt to maybe take him to
Oh.
her on the way back, because she is kind of on the way back.
Yeah, true. Yeah. So, do we go visit Tenato first? Then go back?
Let's talk to the
We gotta
orcs.
wake up Bartram, I
We
think.
could also, you
Yeah.
guys, the captain and Kururu. I don't know if you've been to Hammerhead Fort, but they might have some information there. We came from there. We
Oh,
actually
yeah.
bringing the injured guy over there and could come and ask around. We haven't heard anything about a circus. Certainly not about a missing tavern full of people. But I mean, they have soldiers and stuff there. They might.
Oh, they have fellow soldiers in there. So
Yeah,
Right
so
now, I'm
I
very-
figured you might
Let's
actually
go.
get some help from them.
it's a
Yeah.
very good, it's a very good, very good idea. Kuru, let's go.
Let's go.
So,
Maybe not, it's kind of getting close to nightfall. Let's maybe not do a repeat of what we did last time, where we just kind of
Sure. That was stressful.
let's maybe wait till the morning and then
Okay, but
I'm
are
down
you
to chill.
guys coming with us?
actually,
But it sounds
can
like
we
you're
go?
coming with us.
We are coming
Yes.
with us, actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I see that you guys already know the So it would be good for us to walk a company.
Yeah,
Just
I
be
think we could
Kururu
actually
for
get some
kind
help
of.
there.
It's a good deal to me, I guess.
I think that's a great idea. And I think that staying over tonight again is a very, very good idea.
Kit says as she looks at the door full of books that Mr. Nesha.
Yeah, you can have a good couple of hours.
I'm looking
to-
down at Bartram, being like, "We gotta get you back up, buddy."
Yay.
I don't suppose you're expecting a bunch more guests or anything to start coming. Like I could, provide a bit of light music and, to help pay in part for some of our stay.
This has been the most people I've had here ever. It's amazing. Which, by the way, you guys slept over, so I'm gonna have to ask you guys to pay for the stay.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
How much is
No
it?
problem. We can pay.
Yeah, time immediately deflates
yes.
at
Who
no
can
more
pay?
people coming.
Kururu, do you have the
Yeah.
money to pay?
I don't know.
For your-
Charge us for 2 nights. We're gonna stay an extra night. So just what do you want up front or do you want us pay at the end for 2 nights?
Oh, up to you.
Well, what are you
Pay at
charging?
the end because then we'll have breakfast
the
and we
end.
can have some more food and we can get.
And
Oh,
do we
don't
have
worry.
to pay? Do we have to pay for the unconscious people? Because honestly, they didn't eat. They're unconscious. They slept with Bucko.
Yeah.
Well, the food is
can share a
included.
bed.
Okay, if they share a
Should
bed, it's
bring
fine.
them-
It's just a tea-bar
Yeah.
for a bed.
Okay.
I guess it's
Oh,
okay.
for sure.
I
I hand her 40 bar anyway.
What if
I give her
I
two
Okay.
for the 2 nights. I'm not.
offer you a trade? Because you see,
Oh.
I don't have a lot of money, and I've been trying to save up. but
Oh,
have
I can pay for
something
you.
Way. No, it's fine. I have something way, way better than money.
Okay.
I think it's a rock.
Please don't say knowledge.
I just gave you so
It's-
much to bar earlier. I don't know what.
Knowledge.
Oh my god, it's knowledge.
I motion
Rainbows.
yeah.
I roll my eyes, give her the 2 to bar. I'll be practicing in my room. See you guys in the morning.
Captain
I-
just calls Sydney. Can we talk? So after that, probably Captain just talks to Sydney very fast before she parts.
To time?
Sydney or to time?
I don't know.
Sydney's the person, time is the character.
Time is the character, yeah.
It's time. Sorry. I was looking to roll 20. It's time. She wants to talk with
How
time.
can I help you, Captain?
So, Kudo is a very special person, and we've been walking around a lot. I see that is the most wits of the group. So I just need to know. You guys aren't thieves or robbers, right?
Oh, I mean, I've only known these people about 2 days, but haven't stolen anything from anyone in the last
Yet.
24 hours.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Listen, Kit's got a thing where she can't lie. It's not a really good thing. I don't think it would be particularly helpful for a thief. You can't lie. Bucko is the kindest soul you'll ever meet. I highly doubt they would be capable of doing any cruelty or harm to a person. Ran, I would not trust for a minute. He seems highly suspicious. He accidentally scared the living shite out of Kit. Accidentally.
If you spend an MP to do it, it's not bad accidentally,
It's
but
not
sure.
Yeah. Generally, I don't trust Gran, but considering the fact that he hasn't made any sort of mean or cruel remarks towards you or your friend, I think unless you cross him in some way, I can't say, and intentionally, I can't see him being terrible to you.
Well, you seem just a group of nice people. I'm genuinely looking to you guys in edit the knocked ones and see good hearts, but are really just nervous about the lot of people that you guys kidnap and killed. Not because I already have my fellow killings in my list, but I just need to make sure of that because Kuro couldn't find it by herself. She is a very special person, like I said. But okay, so I hope that we have a good relationship.
The whole kidnapping thing, like,
Mm-hmm.
really, it was more of survival. The orcs, that was purely survival. The Bertram is a bit of a bounty, but it's also just to help someone. He stole things, and he seems to have some kind of interesting story going on with him. So, I would also say you're not. I feel like I know more than anything based on my upbringing. Don't trust appearances. Even if people seem kind, they aren't always.
Okay. Okay. I have my few questions answered, so I hope we can do the nice walking tomorrow. So, thank you. And he just go away to Kuro again, see if she's okay with the rocks.
In the meantime, Kid is like, and this, cannibal orc camp had a kind of really interesting, system to it. They called themselves by god names. The 20 gods? They called themselves those names. And it kind of made sense, even though it didn't, but it kind of did.
No,
Yeah.
but interesting.
Yeah, I know. And
Kuru
There's
is paying attention, okay?
this. And then Kid takes out the dagger, the rainbow dagger she found on the first counter.
Mr. Nesha is taking notes, looking at you, and she drops everything. Goes to take the dagger to look at it.
Careful. It's sharp.
She bends down, grabs the notepad, puts the sword in between two sheets of paper, and grabs some chalk and starts making a imprint of the dagger.
Perfect.
A rubbing.
This is amazing. It's kind of granular but so smooth, and it shines.
I
And she puts
know.
it checks with the light of the
Belinda?
sun there.
Alex, seeing this dagger, I know something about it.
No, never heard about it.
I look at it fascinated.
So, Belinda said that this is a very special kind of metal that you can only find here in the Central Hills. It's called
Yeah,
rainbow metal.
well, I can see why.
I know. I don't know what it does, but still fascinating.
Well, it probably cuts things.
Yeah, but steel cuts things. It's not that special if it's sharp enough.
Oh, so you mean to imply that this metal specifically has special properties different than just cutting and being shaped into things that do things?
I don't know. I didn't test it, but I'm assuming it looks special. At least it's pretty.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
She hands it back to you.
Thank you. So, yeah.
I want us to stab something with it and see what happens.
I kind of do.
I'm not there.
I look at I look at Bertrand's unmoving body.
The orcs were coming down the stairs and they hear that and they start backpedaling up.
Not there. So none of that was said. That's just Sydney going, I want us to stab something. Do we have a random piece of meat?
For science.
All
I'm trying to heal this guy.
Stabbing things for science.
stab wood. We can stab meat. It doesn't have to be human or person.
Well,
Or alive.
But is it really sciencing if you're not using for the purpose you need to like science properly.
We do need a control.
You learn things about your friends playing RPGs.
It's okay to stab things for science.
Only when
I
you
said
TV,
things.
only
You
when
said
TV does
people.
not condone that type of behavior. I just want to make that clear.
Kids at home, don't stab things for science.
Don't stab things, please.
For
Don't
anyways.
stab things at all.
At all, yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
So do you think that's a fair trade? The knowledge I shared with you for a bed? Just a little tiny bed, like a tensy bed.
It's like, oh, fine.
I hug her.
I love you.
She's like, we're best friends.
Besties! Forever! I'm gonna spend the night making us friendship bracelets. Kururu, can I
You
borrow
should
some
sleep
rocks?
in my room.
I was about to tell you that. Here.
We
And
need to
she
sit in my
hands
room.
o-
We need to
he-
talk
she
all night
hands
about
o-
everything.
Yes!
She hands a rock that has a hole in the middle, so it's a bracelet.
I don't have any yarn.
And then I like
Oh, I
pluck
have
some
some.
hair.
Wow.
Personal! It's my hair forever with you. That's not
You
creepy.
can also braid it. Braid the
Oh, she's
hair.
a taxidermist, so she might appreciate it. Yeah.
Maybe with the stabbing and the hair pulling, maybe not my room, but yes, definitely we'll talk more.
Kid is turning into a psycho. I didn't mean for this to happen.
Captain just approaches
Be like the
Kuru
worst
and
psycho. She's
you
going to
start
tell the
It
truth.
went from wholesome to creepy so quick.
In like the blink of an
fast.
eye.
Captain just approaches Kuru and tries to pull him to himself and like, okay, Kuru, it's better that you stay near.
Do you want a friendship bracelet too?
Not now, my dear.
And-
Maybe later.
Okay.
I'm at a table
Besides
trying to
that-
talk to my rock.
I'm gonna. Perfect.
I'm like,
Genius.
Roll. Oh, we'll check.
It's trying really hard to talk.
Oh my god.
I think the rock's gonna answer you.
do I hear the voices?
The rock does not reply.
Oh.
He's a shy rock.
After
So I
like.
start talking to nothing beside me. Like, yeah, I didn't.
Oh. We're all a little crazy.
I think I should try that. I don't know.
Hey.
We're at the mental hospice here.
For real. I am gonna take.
It's like, maybe that's a good business. It seems like.
Right? I'm gonna take like while I'm talking to Mr. Nesha, I'm gonna do a little healing on Bucko and on Bartrand for the night since we're gonna bed down soon.
Can I
Yeah.
help with the heal on Bartram?
Yeah, you're gonna do 2 I mean, I think it's just a 1 check and then it applies to both.
More pressure. Okay. Let's try.
Can I help?
Yep. Cool. Anybody trained in healing can help.
Ugh.
Time Captain just approaches Kuru.
Shit. We're doing
We didn't do
great,
so
guys.
good.
Yeah. We're doing so good.
I'm just like poking at wounds, going, I don't know about this one.
Is he twitching? Is he alive?
Yeah.
Is it Twitch?
If you touch the
What does this
like
button do?
chopped arm, he goes
Yeah.
like,
It's alive! Hey!
Oh,
It's both a good
His
and a bad sign.
reflexes are really good. So I think he's doing good.
Okay.
I
tried.
Cool. If you guys are gonna spend the night again, you can recover again. 2 HP, 2 mana points, except for Crimson, who gets 3 HP.
3. Damn.
It's still out though. Wait, is he?
It was minus 7.
It was at -5, then 3, now 0. So still
Yeah,
out.
he's in an unconscious, but like barely unconscious.
Yeah,
Almost conscious.
We're still level
it's
1.
close
right?
enough. Snorri.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Cool.
So you go to sleep.
think probably-
You wake up to Mr. Inertia making you breakfast. Sorry, you wanted to do something?
I was just saying before everyone, because I'm assuming I'm sharing the room with someone. So probably while everyone's like getting around, I'm practicing a song that I'm trying to remember from like my childhood. I don't really remember the words, so I'm just kind of humming it, but I'm trying to remember a particular song that hopefully I will make relevant later.
Cool.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadow.
Pebble in the pond. See? Rock?
Ooh.
Huh? Anyway.
And the GM
Hey.
takes psychic damage. Just ask.
It was a rather rock tonight.
Yeah, I mean, there are 6 beds for 8 people. But you guys can make do. One of you is very small. One of you is bedding with somebody else.
With
There's,
2 other people.
2 other people in a pile.
In a
Yeah.
pile.
Just using them as a mattress.
Just like
Somehow-
I'm on my back holding them like this. Somehow it's working.
Like teddy bears.
I'm in the same room, and I'm just wow, amazing. That bed's it's larger than it seemed.
So the bed is like bowing at the middle. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just like
Nearly
fully both on
crashing.
my chest, and I'm just like snoring quietly.
You
Well,
The bed
Coco must be
creeps
really
ever lower.
comfortable. I'm almost going there. It's coming over like.
just go on top. Like,
Yeah,
what's
it's
one more
coming over,
person?
like-
Oh, don't break
I'm
the bed.
so
Don't break
asleep,
the bed.
like I wouldn't notice if you did.
I spent the night before falling asleep. I spent the night doing friendship bracelets with Miss Anesha. We're
He's like,
besties now.
I have yarn. It's not used to hair.
That's better. That's so much better.
Although I'll keep the hair though. I can use it later.
Okay.
One of you is creepier right now.
It's a taxidermist.
Honestly. Yeah.
It's the pulling it straight out of her head that I can't, because taking cuttings at the end of your hair and putting in a locket, like very like friendships, romance, like that was a historical thing people did. Pulling it out by the roots.
Just a tiny bit. Just like a little chunk.
I did
It's
this
fine.
for
Just a
A little bit of blood
Tiny
dribbles
bulb
down.
down.
I'm okay.
Just over here on the side. Nobody sees you, right?
Yeah. Get it from the
Got
like
layers.
back here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go back
no.
here.
The forehead, yeah. The forehead, no, the neck. Jesus.
Next thing,
Okay.
she's glue a little hair here.
Yeah.
It gives you a tuft of like, I don't know, some other hair that isn't probably human to put in your head if you want.
Thanks.
I mean, it's morning. What do you guys want to do?
Captain's just thinking what
Get
are we
breakfast.
going to do?
Yeah. Are we gonna go straight to the fort, or are we gonna check out this Tenato character?
I feel like Tenato's potentially going to be relevant to Bertram. Well, is Bertram still out?
Oh yeah, was this
Um,
another day where we could try healing?
But it only works for the
Uh,
night, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's at the end of.
But we do have the medicine kit now, because we're probably gonna give it back to Mr. Nashia.
Oh right.
So
How many nights have we spent here? Or how many sleeps have we done?
This is the
Was our
second.
third?
This
was
was
our
the second
second?
sleep.
This is a-
Okay.
You can do it now if you want.
yeah, just
Because
to
of the-
guarantee it for the nighttime.
Yeah.
Let's go, Bucko. Team healing. Psh.
Ugh. Okay. Can I have assisted Buck on this? Like after the roll, like the no.
I
I could
yeah,
have.
it's fine.
We didn't announce.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna ask you guys to announce first before you roll next time. But yeah, it's fine. Like you beat 15 either way. So
Yeah.
that's okay. Yeah, I mean, he will recover 1 more HP per level when he sleeps again.
Cool.
And
He's already
also-
like out, but you do know what I mean. When he
Yeah.
gets full rest again.
Okay. So straight to the fort, because we have two,
I'd say
Wounded
yeah,
people.
and then go back for Tanato.
and then go look for the orc. Or
That's fair.
should we do
Yeah.
ask for directions while we have actual orcs around? Are they around, by the way? Alex,
Sorry, my bad.
The orcs are the orcs still around?
Yes.
Working on the roof.
You see, they tried working a little bit more as you showed them. Give me a luck check.
Been all night working,
Not lucky.
trying to.
No, not
Mm.
4. They
Um,
broke it, didn't they? They broke it.
doesn't look great. Doesn't
Is it
look
gonna
great.
rain inside? Or not?
And
Or just
yes,
ugly?
yes, both. Basically, they tried to follow your instructions. Didn't do very well. There's still a hole. They like ran out of materials, and yeah, doesn't look great either. But they did something. And you see she's actually feeding them, and it's like, and she's like, yeah, you see, it's like all vegetarian. I told you, you don't need to eat meat. And they're like, it's good though, you know. And you see
Arnisha, is
she
there
puts like a
any-
little, like, I don't know the name of that in English, but like a little bowl, closed like a thing for them to carry, like
Like a
"Here,
Tupperware."
you can pick." Like a Tupperware, medieval Tupperware.
There you go.
Tupperware.
A bottle with some of the like
Pot.
stew that she
Yeah.
made. And she's like, here,
so
you can take
sweet.
this to your elder.
Yeah. Speaking
Now I
of
feel like we
which,
should go to
oh man, should we split the party?
that. I don't think that's the smartest idea.
Okay. Are you going back to your elder soon, like this Tenato fellow?
Yeah, we gotta bring her food.
Right.
I guess
Um,
maybe we should go with them.
I think that'd be smart.
I
we
think
could
so
leave
too.
the both of the wounded people here. Pay for the night.
I'm worried about Crimson. I think he'll generally be fine. I am concerned about Bartram waking up with no one who will stop him.
Yeah, I'm down to
Which-
carry Bartram.
You can just walk away and.
I mean, I'm down to carry both, but
Not good to have been running around, carrying people around.
I mean, it's got to be good for arm day.
oh, for sure.
Lucas
Back
is
then.
a big
The core
person,
muscles,
actually.
then.
Yeah, I'm getting my
Ah.
like
Full
training.
body
for sure.
workout.
Yeah.
I can, if you guys want to take Bartran and the other guy Crimson Void. I can
Crimson
help you one
Void,
of
yeah.
them. Buka can
Yes,
split the
Ernesha. How far would it be from here to Fort Hammerhead?
It's like about a day.
Okay.
Okay.
And
And
Mr. Orc,
Yeah.
Asgard, sir, how far is the your elder?
It's like half a day.
Which way?
That's an important
Uh,
question. If it's halfway, like there, it's the
So
fort.
if you guys are looking at the map, like their camp was this way,
Yeah.
right? Like somewhere in this direction, and the orc is somewhere in that direction,
And the
and
fort.
the fort is there.
Ugh.
Oh,
We're right here. Gotcha.
Oh.
So it's going away to go back. So it would be half a day to go there, then 1.5 day on the way back.
So maybe we should hit the
Yeah.
fort first and loop back around. Can we take the orcs with us?
Actually,
do you
the
think?
other way around. If we bring orcs to the fort,
Yeah, that probably won't end
Yeah.
If
well.
they
Well,
promise
super
to
well.
be good and not eat anyone,
will the guards promise to be good and
Yeah,
not stay
I
them on
was going
site?
to say, I don't know if the guards are going to immediately see
Yeah.
them and go, oh yes, harmless orcs who aren't going to try to attack the fort.
I barely got in myself. I don't imagine they'll have an easier time.
Can Erneshia keep a hold on them
Yeah,
until we get back? Please.
I think I'll let them go back to their elder.
okay.
The captain just stepped in front. Like I said, if you guys want to carry both of the people asleep, I can help
It's-
buckle. No problem with it.
Okay.
Let's do, okay. Think the fort can wait another day, because then we can do half a day to the elder, half a day back, so then we stay here again another night, and then we go to the fort.
Yeah, I think that's the best option. I just think we maybe should leave Crimson here so he can recover faster.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. Persian would be risky to leave behind if he wakes up. So I mean, I can offer myself to carry him, but maybe the both of you could at least.
Yeah.
Terrence?
Oh no, I
Okay.
for sure can take Bartram. If I'm not taking Crimson Void, I can just put him in my backpack, you know?
Oh,
That's a good
awesome.
idea. I'm gonna ask, Miss Inertia, do you have paper and ink?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have
And what-
food?
Can I borrow
Like-
it?
Yeah, I was going to say,
Well-
any rations we might be able to buy off you for the journey?
So you're saying that I could maybe start a general store business as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when you have these container thingies, they seem really practical. You could
They're
sell them.
so cool, yeah.
Yeah, you could actually hire other people to sell them and get a commission. And yeah.
And
Interesting.
you seem to include food in with your stay. You can charge separately for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
So
they're
you
good
could just
ideas. Keep them
have
coming.
people come eat the food. They didn't even have to necessarily stay here. Because if you run out of room, because you don't have terribly many rooms, you can also
Cinnamon rolls for the lobby.
Yes! Cinnamon rolls, yes.
I definitely need to learn how to make those.
you know, having a bard on staff wouldn't be the end of the
Yes.
world. You know,
You
just
could make
a
you
little
could
bit of
have
entertainment.
a museum dash inn dash restaurant dash general store.
I know.
I mean, we know a woman that has a smithy inside a tavern, which has
Well,
an
and
inn. So
No.
I mean,
generally
if it works for
being a
her,
really?
Being a
Oh,
tavern,
yeah.
yeah.
being
Not
a
a great idea,
tavern
but-
tends to usually include rooms. So just calling it a museum / tavern, and then having options of things like, oh, you're gonna go traveling. Here's things you can buy if you need to, restock.
Also, I'm paying for Crimson's night or
I think
Well,
I already
already
did.
did.
the rest
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
day.
Yeah, Buck.
No, for
good.
the extra because we're leaving him behind. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
see. So for
yeah.
his
I'm gonna take the paper that Miss Inertia
just
gives
just
me,
so she's taking care
and I'm
of him.
gonna write a note to Crimson. Like being just like,
Okay.
if you wake up,
We'll be right back.
Okay.
Also,
will
I
be
leave
right
his
back.
axe. I leave his axe behind, like
Yeah.
beside
maybe
his belt.
take it with us.
Oh, he can barely lift it.
I've been dragging this axe for the past couple of days. I
I
don't
can
want to have
also,
it.
like-
Sorry, man.
Like,
I
the
lost
blaze
to
is gone
take it
now.
from you. I just had so
I mean,
much.
I don't want to complain. I know you're carrying like
left
2 whole people.
incredible
No,
incredibly
for sure.
obvious
It's just,
trail
it's not even a
leading
matter
here.
of like, it's just a matter of where I'd put it because I've got so much hanging off me. You know, that's really the only thing.
I need to learn finger for you from you, because. But I'll
I
leave
was-
here. If any of you want to carry it, it's fine.
I'll just write in the
Everyone's
note.
got their strengths. Mine just happens to be strength.
Actual strength.
There
Yeah.
you go. On the note I leave
appreciate
Crimson, it's basically like,
Dear Crimson, we will be right back. Please don't kill anyone in the meantime. love, Kit, Gran, Bucko, time, and friends. And I do a little heart in the end.
You see, cruelty?
Not super comfortable with you putting my name after love. Just. Fine.
Also, you asked him not to kill anybody,
From
which
time.
cool.
Worth a try.
So you
I'm
leave him
chill with it.
behind. All right.
Get supplies so we actually have food.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you can
food.
you can buy stuff. Yeah. She sells it at the normal price. So, just rations.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I guess there's duty bar. Sure.
I used to have it memorized.
Per day?
Let's see.
No, it's less. Where is it?
It's actually 0.
It's hefty bar
Oh,
per
right.
per
It's
per day of
For
ration.
travel ration.
Yeah. per
Okay,
travel
let's
ration.
get
It's
2
corporate
days
bar, actually.
each.
I'll get 4 just in case. Because it's duty bar for 4, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll do the same.
Same.
I'll do. So I'm gonna pay her because I didn't pay her for the stay yet. So I'll pay her 4 to bar, and that's 4
Okay.
days of rations. Yeah.
Sure.
Captain will pick 4 for rations. So
Yeah, kururu two.
Okay.
just...
2.
Let me see one thing. So, we're actually gonna have to. I'm gonna need the audience to roll a d20 for me and tell me the result to see what you guys encounter.
We're gonna
Oh
encounter
my
something
god.
You can encounter something again.
I'm so
Can
glad we
encounter
slept.
something before leveling up. Shit.
So glad we slept. I'm so glad we got rations now.
We're actually
I only have 7 hit points.
we're actually going
More hit
to
points than you.
Let's see. Maybe.
Anyone?
Is there anybody out there? I see there's 11 people watching. Anyway,
D20.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeffer. Someone brought...
15.
Yay!
15.
Thank
I
you.
means better.
Yeah, thank you very
BK.
much, BK.
Thank you.
Pasto?
Roll.
Don't think yet. We might die.
Valid.
I'm joking.
You guys
I got a
fight
good
the
amount of mana.
dragon.
I got a good amount of HP. I'm feeling good.
I don't.
Yes. I'm actually gonna say it's since you guys are going to go and keep going, I'm gonna say you guys are level 2 now. You don't get your HP maximum and mana maximum are higher. Doesn't mean that you
Yeah,
get
right.
that difference.
You don't get the
Um,
difference?
You don't get the difference. But
I want to speak to the manager. Kidding. Okay.
he's saying you don't get the difference.
No.
And
I am
He said no.
on you.
on your
I get
guys'
2
way,
HP.
on your guys'
Damn.
way, you see a wooden tower.
Whoa.
Jenga
Jenga tower.
exactly. It's very janky, Jenga-y, seems like somebody kept adding levels to it, but in a haphazard way,
Poorly.
very poorly. Yeah, very curious tower. The orcs are leading you guys. They're with you because they were also going to Tanato. But in respect to our Brazilian guests who are joining us tonight, we're actually gonna stop here tonight before you guys can check what the tower is about. I just wanted to leave a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Nice.
Thanks everybody that came to watch us. Thanks our guests for joining us. Thanks our amazing casts. Thanks Victor Lucky for coming in. I saw he popped in there
He
for a
just
little
stepped
bit.
by.
And yeah, can't wait for next Saturday. Not next Saturday, but Saturday after the one. After
The
that,
next
so
Saturday
2
we
weeks.
play.
the next Saturday we play.
Next
Yeah.
Saturday.
Have a good night, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.